I don't know if they could even hear Loke because it says he's offline on my screen. Yeah. Your Texas
Yeah, you're
internet kicked in.
offline. Yeah, and your camera at the bottom of the screen is frozen too.
It
Oh,
sure is.
oh, they got him.
Now
They're
we
taking
can't
him.
hear him at all.
They're taking him back to Texas.
Oh man, as soon as we go live, there he goes. He flies off.
He tried to
He's stuck.
escape Texas, and they brought him back. Mm.
Yeah, they sure did.
So,
They sure did. That is funny.
that is.
But what have you been up to, Matt?
Oh, brother. So, Battlefield 6. That's pretty much it. Like, dude, I haven't even like properly touched Dying Light the Beast, and I'm like rounding up near the end of that game. Haven't even properly touched it since Battlefield 6 has launched. That's taken up
All
pretty
right,
much all my time, man.
back
Oh,
now.
he's back. Yeah, you're good.
This is mad. All right, sorry, Matt. Go ahead.
No, Ham was asking what I've been up to. I told him I've been playing Battlefield 6. I haven't even been
Okay.
able to like actually give Dying Light attention since like last Friday because I've just been playing Battlefield 6.
Oh,
Um, and then Arc Raiders is doing their thing. I'm not playing that now because I feel like that's something I'd probably need to be like very concentrated on and probably communicating with other players. I'm not gonna do that on the podcast, but like I've just been playing a ton of Battlefield 6. And let me see. Something else I've been playing too, but it's slipping my mind at the moment. But I've been messing around with the ROG Ally, not the Xbox Ally. I didn't get one. But I've been messing around with it just cuz they have added some of the features, not all of them. That will come eventually. But they've added some of the features from the new ones to the old one that make it a lot more convenient and a lot easier to use. Um, and I've been playing a shit ton of stuff on that. Oh, you know what I've been playing on that? Well, you'll love this.
what?
Is Dragon Age Veilguard. Been playing that on there,
Right. Game of the year.
and
Game of the generation, right
been
there.
having a fun time with that. But yeah, I mean that's what I've been doing mostly.
If you can't have fun with Dragon Age Velgard,
Then you're not a fun guy.
I'd rather play Avowed.
Look, I love how Luke's like, because to me he just said I'd rather play this other awesome game. That's like me saying you saying I'm playing Skyrim or no, you saying I'm playing Fallout. And I'm like, huh, I'd rather play Skyrim. I fucking love both of them.
Oh
So
man.
doesn't I mean I'd also maybe I'll download it out. Maybe I'll play it out again. I don't
Go
know.
ahead, buddy. Go ahead. Someone's
Maybe.
got to do it.
I mean tons of people have done it. Tons of people have played it out.
Yeah. Yeah.
I could do it again.
Ham?
What do you want?
He was doing the intro. Go ahead, bro.
No, no, you're doing it now. You're back.
All right. Ham, what have you been playing?
Oh, um, I haven't been playing too much, even though this is gonna sound like a lot. I guess I've been playing a lot, but I'm just
Okay.
not feeling like it's too much. Um,
It's
so I'll
lightweight.
start out with the last game that I played. Um, I played some Keeper.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I need to download that.
It's a good looking game, but it's not my kind of game.
Yeah, I need
What?
to give it a shot.
Uh,
Like, what's missing? I want to know because I'm curious about the game, but I haven't made a decision if it's worth
I
downloading or
think
not.
you'll like it, Loke.
You think I'll like it? Okay, why?
Yes.
Are they puzzles?
The art style, and it is puzzly,
Mm.
but I don't know.
What's the story like?
It's very cute.
Oh. And when you were playing, you're like, yeah, Lo could probably love this.
Well, I was thinking that you'd like it just because it's a story that's up to interpretation. You kind of interpret a lot of the story on your own and what's kind of going on, or what you suspect is going on. I'm still kind of early in the game too.
So not sort of very basic narrative.
But it's kind of like it's kind of trippy, psychedelic kind of game. I mean, you're walking around as a damn like lighthouse.
Watch
So, I mean, it's interesting, but it's not really something that I'm like, man, can't wait till this podcast is over so I can go play some Keeper. Like, I'm not thinking that at all. I've also been playing a good amount of Deep Rock.
Yes.
I've been.
Let's go.
Yes, Rachie, the lighthouse does have jiggle physics. You're correct. It does.
Oh, so I'm definitely playing it.
Yeah, I mean,
jiggle
yeah.
physics, let's go. I'm down.
Loke is in it. He's all the way in it. He ain't pulling out of it.
No, sir. No, sir.
But anyways, what was it?
You're talking about another game.
So I played quite a bit of Deep Rock Galactic, Survivor, or whatever you want to call it. It's a good amount of fun, but I've also been playing Battlefield. I've messed around a little bit with Borderlands, and I played a little bit last night of Arc Raiders, and it's exactly what I thought it'd be. Fairly fun, but not really dying to have that game either.
I'll probably get it, so you'll get it anyway.
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, I'll play it with you guys, and like I said, it's fun. But I wouldn't turn that on just on my own and just be like, I'm playing this today.
Yeah.
Like at the end of the day, it's an extraction shooter, and to me, I just don't care about that.
Yeah.
Does that make any sense? Like if I'm hopping in and playing, I'm playing like I'm playing a game of Battlefield. I don't care about any of this. I'm just going out here, and if I have a great game, awesome. If I don't, whatever. But people are like looting and trying to extract with stuff and care about that. And I don't. I really don't. I just want to go out and kill some stuff. Maybe, dance on somebody before I kill them.
River dance, or what are we doing?
Just something, like just goofing around, just having a good time, right? Because there's obviously going to be people in there that are sweats, so they're like really mean that shit, right? And I'm not playing it like I'm a diehard at fucking Escape from Tarkov or something, right? Like I'm good. Like I just want to hop in there, stick around the team, make some kills, help get some kind of cool stuff. If I find it, if I die, it's kind of like whatever.
Yeah.
I'll be immediately quick to play a different game as soon as I die and I'm off the squad or something like that. I'm not reloading to the next game. I'm going to quick resume with something else.
Okay. I'm not staying up
back to Deep Rock, I guess. That's what I'd say in that situation. Like back to Deep Rock. Oops. Back to Deep Rock. Or oops, I guess I'm gonna play Battlefield.
Good choice. Good choice.
But I see why a lot of people like it. It's the environment's pretty interactive. right? The environment's really nice as well. The graphics are pretty sweet.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's an extraction game. Don't care.
Yep. Some genres we're just gonna just hop in for 5 seconds and leave. It is what it is. Um, Mental Nina, welcome in.
Hello, hello.
Our elder statesman. How are you? How you been doing? And what you been playing?
Not doing too bad. Completed another lap around the sun yesterday, so that was nice. Survived
birthday.
another one. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, I
Yeah.
am now officially 19. I've reached legal drinking age in British Columbia, although I don't live there anymore. But that's okay. Yeah, no,
Now in
I,
Texas is low.
Officially 19,000 years old. Yes.
yeah,
Sure.
yeah, I made it. I made it to
Loke's
19,000.
in Austin. Meanwhile, Mental's in Corpus Christi. I call it Corpus Crispy
There you
because it's
go.
crispy down there. It gets hot.
Yeah. So, yeah, what have I been playing? Played a little bit of Battlefield. It's been fun playing with my daughter. I got it for her birthday, which was last week. Her birthday is a week ahead of mine. So we picked it up on PlayStation, and we've been playing a bit of that together. I've also played. I'm actually playing Uncharted 3, oddly
Nice.
enough. I've been working through that as one of my older games. What else have I been playing? Quite a bit. Never did finish Near Automata way back when, so I'm back into that. I'm
What?
working on that
You're
one.
back in? You're
Yeah.
back in? Back in
I am.
with 2B?
Yeah, with 2B, I am playing again.
Uh-huh.
And what else? I don't know. There's quite a few. I'll probably think of them later.
Who can play Near Automata and not finish it after
Me?
being behind 2B? What are you doing?
Very
Well,
easy.
All right,
I'm
Loke.
probably not as intense as you in that regard, Loke. I don't
What do
think
you
many
mean
people are.
intense?
I don't
He
But
means
think-
he's not up
I
for
don't think
birth.
very many people are as intense as Luke in that.
yeah, I don't think anyone probably is.
He's
But,
not a sexual deviant.
yeah. I
A
tend to-
deviant.
Yes.
Listen, just because I know
He's so
what I am.
excited his screen froze. It's great.
Just
Just
hey,
'cause I know
Luke
what I
says
am.
just because I know I'm a sexual deviant doesn't make me a sexual deviant.
Yeah.
God
there you
damn.
go. Yeah. Other than that,
What happened to my camera?
I don't know, man, but you got that Cosby smile going on there. It's pretty good.
Oh my goodness. What the
Looks like he's about to say
look like
pudding
the
pop.
intro to the show for a second.
Nah, you need to stop him. You need to
It
stop.
looked like he was about to say
Um,
pudding pop.
Other than that, I've just been working on my son's Xbox a bit.
Gonna sell some Jello.
Yeah.
Which Xbox? What is that? Xbox? Is that a
It's
series?
from the Series X. My son
You
broke
opened
his,
it.
so yeah, he broke the HDMI port, so I'm
Oh, that's
working
nice.
on
How do you
replacing that.
You know what? It's fine.
Bend
It's
it.
fine. No need to tell
Yeah.
us how that can be broken.
Well, yeah, it was actually quite simple. He jammed a display port cable into the
Oh,
HDMI port, and he
God.
snapped off part of the HDMI port. So
That's tough.
I've got the new
Uh-huh.
one over here, little guy. So yeah, parts all over my desk. Good times.
Damn, that sucks.
I'm gonna have to get a better soldering iron though. Mine doesn't get hot enough to melt that crap they use. So I've got to get a new one to finish the job, unfortunately. But yeah, lots of fun.
Lots of fun. Rachie, welcome in. Keeper disappointed me. I give it an 8 out of 10, but it was a walking simulator.
That's high
Oh,
praise
okay.
for
Yeah, that's-
disappointment.
Yeah, that's a big,
Yeah.
that's a pretty high rating for something that is a disappointment.
I was gonna say,
Usually when I'm disappointed, it's like a 5 or something.
Yeah.
5 for me is like an okay game. Disappointment is below 3, because 5 is like middle of the road. For me, that's not
that's a-
disappointing. That's just okay. You know?
Fair enough. Okay, I'll change it to a 4. Below
yeah,
a 5.
4, 3. Then you start talking about disappointment. But 5 is like, yeah, it's all right. It's all right.
Yeah, I guess it's
Because if I'm
Fuzzy.
it's a
just
game that functions when it's a 5.
Exactly. It
because
just
if I'm
didn't grab you.
disappointed, then I was expecting something great, and if I come in and it's at a 5,
Mm-hmm.
that's disappointing. That's incredibly disappointing.
Yeah. Not
Yeah, it
8.
depends on the expectations going in, right?
All right.
Yeah.
Yep.
If a game's
No one's
super
picking an
hyped
8.
and people are loving it, then a 5 is very disappointing to me. But
Yeah.
But I don't go into playing solitaire and say this is a 10.
No.
Oh man, I don't
fair
know.
enough. Fair
I'm the
enough.
guy that plays Football Manager. I can't be pointing fingers. I put in 1,000 hours into each Football Manager. I'm not gonna be judging anyone for their scores.
Wowzers.
Yeah.
Did you see that the
Welcome
console
in.
version of Football Manager 26 or whatever the newest one is came out on Game Pass?
I did not see that. I did
Yeah,
not see.
it did.
They're trying to
Yeah,
keep us hooked. They're trying to keep us hooked, essentially.
looks about to tie up his arm. He's about to do something
You,
terrible.
did you also see the rumor that what's it? Baldur's Gate 3 might be coming?
to Game Pass.
Well, that's the speculation because apparently, I mean, I guess they fixed it in their system, but apparently, for a little while there, Baldur's Gate 3 was listed as Xbox Play Anywhere, and that's usually something that happens retroactively when a game gets added to Game Pass. So
Great.
if that goes to Xbox Play Anywhere, I would assume that it's going to be coming to Game Pass. I would assume. I could be wrong.
As someone that's already played the game, well, I haven't finished it. I've
Me
put
neither.
in
I've not
over
finished it.
100 hours. I've put in over 100 hours into one playthrough, one specific playthrough. I still haven't beaten the game.
Dude, I just keep
And
starting new characters. That's
no,
my
dude, I'm
problem.
playing the same character. I'm playing the same character. I've gotten to like 6 or 7 different areas. I've unlocked all types of stuff. I still don't know if I'm close to finishing the game or not.
It's a
And
big
as
ass
someone
game. It's
that's
like 100 hours,
yeah,
right?
it's a big ass game.
Yeah.
As someone that has played that game, I feel sorry for anyone that's on Game Pass that's gonna be like, oh, let me sample Baldur's Gate 3. Let me quickly get in and out of this one and see what
Yeah.
happens.
I'm kind of waiting to hear whether or not it's going to be Play Anywhere. Because if it is, then I will start my final new character on Xbox, and then I'll just stick with it. And
You're
I'll play
lying,
it.
but okay, we're your friends,
No,
so we'll let you
no,
lie. You
no, I'm
know,
not lying.
We
I've
know
never
you're going
lied
to
about
start
things
another
like this.
character.
I've never
We know you're
lied
going to start
about
another
things like this.
character, but it's
I
fine.
don't lie when it comes to games. I never lie.
Yes, sure. Hypothetically, since Matt brought it in, hypothetically, Ham, what are your thoughts on Baldur's Gate 3 on Game Pass?
I
Potential.
If it
don't
happens.
care. I don't care.
Okay.
I
Mental?
don't care about that. I mean, it's cool. I'm happy for those of you that want to play that game, but like I just not that big into turn-based, and when I am, I kind of want a more fast-paced story. That game is not fast-paced at all.
But the builds you can build, like it's so
Mhm.
specific. You can make yourself a god, essentially, if you
I
like
would.
min max properly.
This might hurt feelings, but I'd rather play WoW.
Were you playing WoW the other night? Bill said your account was on WoW, and I was like, "Damn, is his wife in the WoW?" I didn't know
Nope,
that.
I was playing that with some people from work,
Oh,
and I
nice.
tried it, and I was like, "Oh, this isn't too bad." But that
Nice.
fucking subscription, I just can't
Yeah,
It's
rationalize
too
it.
much.
it's tough. What is the
I'm
How
not.
much
I'm
is it
subscription
not paying
now?
$15 a month to play that game. That's crazy.
15.
Has it always been 15? Has it gone
I'm
up?
sure it hasn't, but it is now.
For one game.
And
rough.
yeah. So I guess like once you get up to like level 20, it then like
Oh, you cut out.
Ham.
uh,
We can't
oh
hear you.
no.
You're good now. You're good now.
Okay. I guess it's like 15 a month and or like 120 a year. Sometimes you
Mm-hmm.
can find it on special or whatever, but I'm just like, man, that's like 120 a year to pay for a game that you'll
For
never
one
own
game.
like that. I don't know about that, man. Like like we're worried about Game Pass, right? Like I can go buy all of those games. Like I can never buy WoW. I can only just keep playing it and keep spending. And to be honest, when I was playing it the other day, like I wanted to keep playing. I was having fun. I enjoyed it. But that monthly price, I'm all set.
That's too much.
It's too much for one game.
Yeah.
It's
It
too
needs to be a
much for one
situation
game. That's
where it's the only
crazy.
thing you play. It has to be a situation where that's all you play.
It does. It does. But for the love of God, that's more than like most TV subscriptions, right? Like I gotta play that after work, or else I'm losing money,
Yeah. Yeah.
right? So it's just like I don't know what's happening, P-Lump.
Mental. Hypothetically speaking, what are your thoughts about Baldur's Gate 3 on Game Pass?
What's good, Reezy?
Mental, are you there?
No, Mental's
No.
not here. He fell off.
Oh my goodness.
He
All
fell
right.
off, so he'll probably be back.
All right,
Yeah,
Mental's gone.
go.
Reezy's in here. P-Lump. Okay, okay, welcome. Not too many Texas wears his pants like, all right. All right. So, gentlemen, we're gonna watch a video here from
Let's watch a video.
friend of the channel, 108
I like every
Dragons.
time that we talk about Texas, Loke forces his accent a little bit more.
Yep.
I force my African accent a little bit more.
Right.
Yeah. You force a fake accent
Bite
just a little bit more, and it just
bite me.
I
makes you
promise
sound just
I've
a
never
little
been
more
to
ignorant
Texas.
every time.
I don't know. I've never heard of Texas. I am not from there. Please.
So we're going to listen to friend of the channel. We're going to listen to friend of the channel, 108 Dragons, also known as Lemon in the crew. He's got some knowledge to drop on us, so bear with us. It's just 2 minutes.
So apparently you
Yo, what's
vetted
good,
this,
108 man? It's your
right? You must have vetted this because you're excited to show this. You never just
Yeah.
randomly show anything on Twitter. Like let's not act like we're doing a random public service announcement from Lemon. You listened to this and you were like, oh, he's saying something right now.
He
And
cooking.
now you
He
want to show
cooking.
us what he has to say. And you know what? Shout out to Lemon. Go ahead. I
boy
just
Lemon. I'm out
wanted
of
to make sure
town.
everybody was clear about that. Before this started, like you aren't just shouting out random homies right now. You picked this and said, this is great.
You know what? Let's start doing that. All right, every single Saturday, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna start off the show with whatever someone said in the community. All right. This week it's Lemon. Let's go.
Or I'm heading out of town. But I got something to say, man. You know, it's a battlefield week. It's a battlefield life, man. Get your guns up. Get your bars on, man. Get that teamwork popping. I hope y'all been liking that. I hope y'all been liking those tips I've been giving y'all about Battlefield. Try to keep y'all focused. Let me say this for the record. I've been going online looking at these dudes tweeting and talking all this craziness. This is not an Xbox. It's not an Xbox. It's Asus. It's this. It's PC. I want to know, man. Every fucking week, y'all got a brand new campaign of bullshit. if you are not part of the ecosystem and you're not gonna buy this device, why the fuck do you care? You know what it is? You narcissistic idiots need to be heard, and you just gotta say something. You just gotta say what it's not. For a brand to be in third place, you motherfuckers stay on their neck like they a threat to the PlayStation community. I used to think it was mental health on the internet, man, and some of y'all motherfuckers need to definitely sign off the internet. But it's not mental health. You motherfuckers need Jesus. Now this is incredible, man. It is embarrassing. Grown-ass men showing fake videos of Spider-Man running like shit. Cyberpunk 2077 running like shit.
Attention, please.
I got the Ally X, motherfucker, and it runs great on my Ally X. Why the fuck would it run bad on an Xbox Ally X that came out almost 2 years later, or a year and a half later? Are you fucking dumb? Do you need attention? Because the attention you're just embarrassing yourself as grown ass men, man. Yo, listen, man, we doing the Dragons Den from another state tomorrow. Pull up. We're going to give them hot fire news. But I am so quite tired of these fuckboys. Peace out. Enjoy your weekend. And people who got them Xbox Ally X's, man, congratulate to you. Enjoy your game. Take your Game Pass on the road. Play your Spider-Mans, your fucking God of Wars. Let these fucking dudes hate. And Christopher Hart, man, you're making light-skinned dudes look bad. Remember, motherfucker, you didn't even know Canada was part of North America, you stupid ass.
I don't even know who Chris Hart is.
That's funny. That's funny.
Listen.
Shout out the mental at the end.
Oh my goodness.
Oh yes. Well, we're pretty insignificant up here, so.
That was fun.
Is Canada even a real place? Is it even a real place?
Sometimes I wonder.
That was absolutely amazing.
That last part was for you, Mental. Mental, what are your thoughts on what One Way Dragon said? And is the ROG Xbox Ally X an Xbox or not? I'm being very specific with my wording because, as I said to Matt before we even started the show, one of the most beautiful things about the English language, which is one of the reasons why I love the English language, as someone that speaks other languages, is that it's such a specific language. The guys that invented it and have evolved it have done a awesome job of making sure they can drill down to specific descriptors for actions, products, etc. And I will say it once more, Mental, for the chat and to you, is the ROG Xbox Ally X an Xbox?
Time out, Loke.
Question mark.
I have to be PC Loke real quick. I have to be PC Loke real quick.
Wait, I'm not PC.
Don't let Loke's long ass intro to that question make you reword anything that you have to say. Please just say what you got. Look, why do you have to make that so long? You asked him the same question like 3 times.
Sounds like you're trying to steer him in a direction.
No. It sounds like I'm being specific.
Which again goes to being disingenuous, is what we talked about.
It sounds like I'm being specific.
No,
I'm going to be
it
honest.
sounds like you're trying to influence
as
this good man into saying something he may or may not want to say.
I'm going to be honest.
Let that
I stopped listening.
Speak.
I'll be honest though, like I literally stopped listening after the initial is the X by Alex or whatever Ally X an Xbox. After that, I quit listening, so it probably doesn't matter anyway. What he said, I have no idea. I've wiped that from my memory. I was already formulating my response.
Let's go.
my answer to this is, okay, what is an Xbox? Let's define that. It's a small form factor PC, because that's really what that is that I was holding up. It's PC architecture. It is running a custom version of Windows that gives you a really nice user-friendly dashboard to play games on it. Do we agree that that's a fair definition of
Yes.
what an Xbox is?
Yeah.
Yes.
So by that definition, the LIX, in theory, is an Xbox. But there is a but here. One of the problems that I see with this device being a true Xbox. Now, this probably wouldn't be a factor if you go back multiple generations, but the way Xbox defines itself today, it includes backwards compatibility. And right now, that device doesn't really have that. I can't play all my Xbox titles on that device but for streaming, right? So it kind of breaks the mold in that regard. Now, if they come out with a way to do that, which I think they can, it's really just going to come down to licensing
And they have been
agreement.
putting some old games back, right? Which is nice to see.
Yeah, but they need to be able to play your current titles, right? That
Sure.
at least your digital ones. Obviously, it doesn't have a disk drive, right? But at least your digital ones should play on it. And I think by the time, assuming there's all the rumors of there will be no next gen, whatever. If they launch the next gen with Magnus, I do believe they will have a method where they get agreement from third parties to run legacy games under an emulator. How exactly they do that? They may have an additional hardware chip that authenticates that device with the emulator, showing that it is indeed an authentic Xbox, right? Otherwise, the emulator could be hacked and just thrown on to every PC in the world. And I could see that causing a problem with third parties. Now, if they do that, and this device, in theory, would be capable of that as well, because each APU that AMD produces has a unique hardware identifier. So if they have a database of hardware that is branded Xbox and the unique identifiers of those CPUs, they could theoretically enable that here too. But they do need to do that, I think, to keep the next gen viable and successful. If they can manage all that, get it working on this, it suddenly becomes a much better device to me. Right now, I mean, they're $1,300 in Canada. I'm not buying one. Why would I do that? I could buy a Steam Deck for half that price.
You buy
So-
2 Steam Decks.
Yeah, exactly. So, I'm not interested in that. For that matter, though, I mean, the Series X is such a unicorn now. They're $1,300 new too in Canada. So it's
Yeah.
if you can find one, that is. But Walmart had them
They are
brand new for
like
$1,300.
apparently, I don't know if you've seen the news, but like I guess Microsoft is pulling more and more out of China
Okay.
and trying to
Yeah,
move
I
their
did see
production
that.
somewhere else, which is clearly one of the reasons why their prices are so high. Which I believe Sony already pulled out, pulled quite a bit out of China as well, which is why their prices have probably maintained better
Yeah,
than
like
Microsoft's. But
even-
I don't know.
even
That's just
still,
my
like-
assumption.
I think Microsoft at this point, if like I ran through a build of materials for an Xbox using AI, sourcing out all the different parts and components to figure out roughly what it would cost. The actual build of an Xbox costs somewhere between $300 and $330 today to build a Series
What?
X. The
I
tariffs
believe
add
that.
the tariffs, I mean, it's only logical, right? Everything in that thing has fallen in price, like I've consistently said for years, right? The prices have come down, but
We've had
tariffs add-
two generations of graphics cards since then.
Oh, exactly.
Yeah.
And tariffs add $70 to that. So in theory, on the high end, they could break even at $429, let's say, give them a bit for shipping costs and stuff, right? They could be breaking even on it, but they've chosen to list them at $650. Why are they doing that? Well, all the rumors point to Microsoft now that their bean counters are involved, they want a 30% margin on everything. That's why the LIX is so expensive, right? They want 30% margin. I mean, that's in my world, that's our target for every deal we do, everything we sell from our data center. Our data centers. We're looking for a 30% margin, which is standard business practice. So the days of when Xbox operated, where they just sold things at cost or whatever, even below cost, to get that fan base going and make it up on the software, that seems to be gone. At least as long as you've got Microsoft's finance guys looking at the picture. And
So is this connected to the lack of slave labor or not? That's the question.
the cost,
Yeah.
no, I don't think so. They just want money.
Yeah,
Like
They just want more.
yeah.
They just want more.
Yeah, and
Okay.
Sony isn't doing that. Like, if you look at Sony's margins, it's much lower. I mean, let's be realistic, right? Even the PS5 in its original form, they were profitable in August of 2021. That's what Bloomberg reported. Sony announced that, right? So you take that into account. If they were profitable that early on, look at them now. They're making bank even at the prices they have today, simply because the cost of their BOM is even lower than Microsoft's. They're probably, in the 250 range for a PS5 Slim.
All right. So
Right.
we are 1-0 so far. Matt, without me adding any context to influence your response,
Keep your
Is-
dirty
Oh, how
Texas
kind.
mind tricks
is it an Xbox
yourself.
or not? Mind tricks. Is it an Xbox or not?
Yeah, your dirty Texas mind tricks. So I'll say what I said before the show.
Mhm.
Is this an Xbox? Yes.
Yeah.
Is it a console? No.
No one asked you if this is a console.
But I'm adding that in there on my own volition.
Okay. All right.
Because again, like I said before the show, what people are arguing about online, really, they're saying, is it an Xbox? And everyone's like, no, it's not. What they're saying is it's not a console. What they mean is it's not an Xbox console. That's what they really mean.
And my retort to those that are clearly lacking in comprehension skills is that Xbox, whether Sarah Bond or Phil Spencer or anyone else, at no point said these other things are Xbox consoles. They said
I
these
agree.
other things are Xbox. That's what they
agree.
said.
And that's why
That's why I was highlighting the specificity of the English language. Sorry,
And that's
Matt, go
why I
ahead.
answered your question, is this an Xbox? Yes. Because to just about everything Mental said, this is if we're getting a next gen for Xbox, which they seem to have come out and confirmed, like, yes, we're still doing that. If that's the case, I would imagine it would be very similar to what we see with this device. Obviously, I don't think it would be a handheld device, but it would be a PC that you can do all the things that you can do on that device, but now they'll probably have some sort of backwards compatibility with emulation of like original Xbox, well, not Xbox One because that's kind of already there, but like 360 and original Xbox games, so that you can actually play the library of games that you own.
Mhm.
Because I think that's the sticking point for so many people. For like, I refuse to call it an Xbox because I can't play, Gears of War 2 on here natively. Like, if that's your logic, then by all means, fair enough, I guess. But like, that's the sticking point for most people, is they can't do that, so it's kind of hard for them to call it an Xbox. But once they can do that, then all this is all moot. It's a moot
It's
point.
hard for them
because-
to
Yeah,
use
I-
comprehension skills. Okay, got you.
It'll look really bad if they don't get to that point. Especially
Exactly.
because there was so much talk by the Xbox leadership about the importance of game preservation.
Yep.
And to completely just sort of brush that aside, especially like I say, by the time, Xbox Magnus, whatever they call it, is released, that's going to be a tough pill for, I think, any Xbox fan to really swallow. That their next console, that probably will be $1,000, because it will have every storefront. if it can't play their legacy titles, that's kind of a slap in the face. I mean, the only way I would consider one
The
is if
latest one.
all my titles play on it, and they should have
Mental.
yeah.
That would be the latest slap in the face of Xbox fans.
Well-
How many, bro? These guys, Xbox fans, have been taking slaps in the face for years. This
Yeah.
will just be the latest one. Why are
This
we
year-
pretending like this will be the beginning of an abusive relationship?
Yeah,
bro,
no. It's been abusive for a while. I agree. They've averaged about one good slap in the face every month.
a month.
this year.
Exactly.
Yeah,
At
there's
least
been about
once a
one.
month,
It's like
Xbox only fans are ending up at like a family reunion with a black eye talking
Yeah,
about
and then-
I fell from the stairs.
yeah, I fell down
Okay.
the stairs again.
Sure. That's what
Yeah,
actually happened.
I was moving my Xbox and it fell back and hit me in the face.
Yeah. I did it. It
Xbox
was my
punched
fault.
me.
It was
Yeah.
my fault, actually. It was my fault.
It was
But then,
my fault. I wasn't.
but then no
loving
one can
Xbox
really get
properly.
upset because obviously in this analogy, right? If you continue the analogy, the Xbox, the abusive Xbox, pays the car note for a Lamborghini and a house in the hills and pays for the whole family to go to the Bahamas every year, and everyone is kind of having a good time. Why? And that's represented by Game Pass, right? Because Game Pass is just amazing value. It's just insane. I think without Game Pass, Xbox it's really struggling to justify its entire existence. But that's not the topic today.
Yeah,
The topic
the only
today
way
is the ROG Ally X and Xbox.
the only way they can justify it is doing exactly what we just talked about.
Yeah.
Getting that backwards compatibility there and having that full, like a plethora of storefronts and everything. They need to clean up the UI a bit too. And the last thing a console gamer wants to see is, do you want to open up your firewall to let this game work, right? That
Yes.
stuff needs to happen automatically.
Yes.
It
Please.
just needs to be by default. That's what it does. If you're more of a PC person, have an option to disable that functionality. But as a gaming device, you don't want to see any of that, right? They need to clean that up and make it work more like the walled garden version of Windows and less like the standard desktop Windows on that front.
And to the point of backwards compatibility, they did in that video they did in July. Was it July or June where they did the video where they talked about their partnership with AMD? I can't remember. But the one with Sarah Bond in it. She mentioned they're working on the next generation of Xbox, and she did make a point to mention backwards compatibility as a key feature. And if that's the case, and we're right in assuming that this is going to be a Windows, like not Windows like Xbox is now, but like a full Windows device, kind of with an Xbox layer on top, if that's what this is going to be, then I would certainly imagine that with other storefronts that they would have that figured out by then, and that would also, in theory, maybe not, but maybe in theory, go convert to PC as well, like a desktop PC.
Yeah,
So-
like they could, for the emulation mode too, they could even make it so you have to reboot or something into a walled garden emulated full desktop, right? There's ways to
Yeah.
do that type of stuff, but they have to appease the third parties. I don't think they're going to care about their first party stuff so much. It's getting that third party agreement. And if you think back, there was, when this kind of first started to get talked about, like that they were going down this path, I think it was Phil Spencer that said, you know, there's going to be a lot of paperwork to do and stuff like that. And to me, that's them getting license agreements in alignment from those third parties. That's immediately what I thought of back then. So
Has to be.
All right.
I'll
So
try and shut up.
we're you don't have to do that. We're 2-0. We're 2-0 so far. Matt thinks it's an Xbox. Mental thinks it's an Xbox. Hamothy. Is it?
Before you go to me, can you go?
And it-
Can you get to some of the super and member chat?
All right. We'll do. P Lump says, thank you for the $2 super chat. Says, stop everything. Play my damn theme song. Ham, I don't know his theme song. Do you?
No, not off the top of
All
my head.
right, P Lump, put it in the chat. Put it in the chat. We'll try and find it, and and then I'll play it sometime
Put
during
it
today's
put it in
pod.
the chat, and we'll get copyright striked for you, bud.
Depends what the theme song is. All right,
He's
that's
like
right.
I want you to play something by Adele. They'll
oh
never get
fuck
us with
no.
that.
No. Lord Metroid, thank you so much for supporting TSWS for the past 4 months. Says that picture of Lemon is wild. LOL. Salute. Ankh has some interesting points. He has some interesting points. Lux Yoga Pants is an Xbox. Dude, if Phil Spencer's willing to pay for this ass, he can have it. All right.
God
Big
damn,
Mad
Loke.
Mo. Come
That's
on.
crazy.
Big Mad Mo says it's an Xbox pair. Welcome in, Big Mad Mo. Appreciate you. Their logic is it's not an Xbox with positive news, but when it's negative news, it's an Xbox. You know what, Mo? That's a good point. I
That's
never thought about
pretty
that.
accurate. Yeah.
I never thought about that. Yeah, that's crazy. It's crazy. Sir X-Man, happy to see you back and healthy. Can't hear you turn up the volume. I'm guessing you did.
It's
Sir
just
X-Man
because
has
he's
Been,
old. He's
oh
just
my
old.
All
goodness.
right. Yeah.
Sir
He had to go grab his hearing aids real quick. He left them
Yeah, he forgot
Jeez.
to turn on the hearing aids.
You
left
guys.
He'll
them
be
next to
fine.
the lamp
He'll be
on
fine.
the coffee table.
Sir X-Man celebrates
Sir X Man, it's
27
next to
months.
the coaster, buddy. Go grab it.
Goodness. This man has been supporting us monetarily for the past 2 years. We're
You
now
might be.
into
Yeah, it's
He
longer than
we
is the
that.
might
man.
we,
He's the
we might
man.
be into the we are literally into year 3. Sir X-Man, thank you so much. We really are humbled by your continued support of TSWS. Says I need help. Can't stop playing Battlefield 6.
You and me
Matt
both, brother.
Matt and Ham agree with you.
I'm here to help you. Continue playing Battlefield 6.
Continue playing Battlefield. Matter of fact, hop on Discord so you guys can crew up and go in together. Mike
Yeah.
Johnson. Welcome in, Mike Johnson.
The more people
Matthew,
on the same team, the better. To be real.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, and actually playing the objective.
Right.
Please, God, dude. There's so many people that don't play objectives and Battlefield, and it's like they have team deathmatch. You know, you can just play team deathmatch if that's what you want to do. You don't need to play conquest.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. Mental, the way you shook your head when Matt was talking about objectives, like
Oh,
that frustration is deep, bro.
it's amazing to me how many of your team members can run past you once you're down
Yep.
and just completely decide not to do a revive
Yep.
that takes
I
like
just-
3
Yeah.
seconds. It's
I
like
just
mind
see,
blowing.
I just see this guy. It says he's 10 meters away. He's getting closer. He's getting closer. He's getting further. He's getting further. He's getting further.
He's good.
Yeah.
It's like, just pick
Yeah.
me up, dude.
Yeah, they just blow right past you, and you're like, "Hello," you know. And meanwhile,
It feels
your
great when they
life
die.
count is going down, and you know they could help prevent that with a quick revive, but
Yep.
But-
No, I love it when they could have revived me. I know where the enemy is. They decide to camp over my body, and then they end up getting killed by the same person that killed me. I'm like, ha!
Yep.
Could have revived me, and I could have just took that guy out for you, but you
Should
just
have revived me.
you thought you had it. You
Yep.
Leroy Jenkins did.
Oh man, classic. Matthew Hum, welcome in, cuz we missed you too.
hey,
Fuzzy, I played what? What's up, Mental?
oh, I was just gonna say, did Matt answer the question yet?
Yeah, Matt's already answered. We just
Oh,
waiting
yeah,
on
it's an
him.
Xbox.
I was
Or
just-
sorry,
I was
not
just-
Matt. I mean Ham. Ham.
No, not yet. I was just
Okay.
looking at some super chats and some member chats, and we have some people that recently joined in. Now we're good. I'm all caught up. Ham, go ahead. Is it an Xbox or not?
Well, that depends.
Here we go.
Was a PS4 a PlayStation?
What?
That's a deep question.
Of course, it was a PlayStation.
They didn't play any PS3 games.
I'm about to say, Luke's setting them up so hard. I love this.
Oh, it didn't play PS3 games.
No,
It didn't play PS3 games, didn't play
Still
PS2
doesn't.
games, didn't play PS1 games.
Didn't they eventually bring some PS1 games to PS4?
Through cloud.
Oh, I thought they actually had some.
Well,
that-
there's
maybe
like a
they
very
remade 'em
small.
or something.
There's a very small handful I thought you could download, but you have to be a
Yeah,
part of
that's
like
what I thought.
you have to be a part of like their fucking premium tier thingy or whatever. But even still, that's not good enough. Even still,
But
Not all
so
of them.
anyways, with me using that, it's not even like even if we were to use that example, the ROG Xbox ROG Ally X still isn't that bad because you still have a library of your things that you can bring over. That it be not your whole library, unfortunately, right? I'm not going to act like that's fine. Because we all have hundreds of games on Xbox, right? So we want our entire library there because that is a big part of their mission statement, essentially, is to keep games alive from generation to generation. That's kind of been their shtick, right? Although we forget that was Nintendo shtick, that was PlayStation shtick, but they fell off and everybody let it slide. They just let that slide. That's fine. Even though they keep bouncing back and forth on whether it's okay or not, for Nintendo fans, it's absolutely atrocious. And for PlayStation fans, at the beginning of this generation, it was we believe in generations. And then that changed. They're like, oh yeah, let's actually make a backwards compatibility team. So my thing is it an Xbox? Absolutely. Because its whole purpose is to use the Xbox interface to get things done and processed best for Xbox products. The only thing holding this back from being as much of an Xbox as the Series S, the Series X, or even the Xbox One is that we can't play the third-party games. But third-party games aren't Xbox. Where am I going with this, right? Like hold on a second. So, it does play your Xbox games. It is bringing in more from third-party to kind of hop on board to what they're doing, because it's not like these companies are like, oh, we put our game Xbox anywhere, but don't play it on the PC version. Right? Like don't play it on the PC or whatnot. Like they know what they're doing with it. So like I think this is just essentially just Xbox's revision, a new and reimagined console for them. Essentially, this is their 4D chess.
The 4D
For them, they want to get things in multiple different spots and have you be able to play everywhere, right? The only thing that they're lacking on is one of the main pieces of their mission statement, which is to preserve games to be able to play however you want, wherever you want, right? But one thing that we've always known about Xbox, and that's even since their very first console, is they get ahead of the norm. They do it every single time.
Way too
They
soon.
had the
as well.
Ethernet cord when nobody else did that. Everybody was like, what is this thing for? Now it's normal.
I know I was shocked the first time I saw that thing. I was like, what the fuck?
Right.
Who needs this?
Xbox Live, that wasn't normal. Now that's normal. DRM, that's not normal. That's normal. Everything that they do, even like the picture-in-picture thing, PlayStation has that on the PS5 now, where you can watch your buddy play.
Yeah.
That's normal now.
I think getting rid of Snap was a mistake.
It was a huge mistake.
It was.
Yeah.
The Windows Phone was Microsoft's biggest mistake. Giving up on the Windows Phone. They really fucked up there.
I say it was.
But for Xbox, I think getting rid of the Snap was like one of the biggest. I mean, outside of, producing games and staying on top of that, as for features, I felt like the Snap feature was hands down the coolest feature I've ever seen on a video game.
Yep.
Being able to multitask, especially via voice, nuts.
On a console.
I'll even say getting rid of the HDMI in was a mistake.
Yes.
They should have kept all that. Like,
Yeah.
I liked it. It was just they bowed to the pressure of the media that gave them such a hard time on this stuff. And in reality, you're right. They were just ahead of their time. Again, even the voice commands, they didn't have to get rid of any of that.
Nope. Could have just made it an
Made
optional thing,
themselves.
like, hey, if you want, like, we'll unbundle the Connect, but if you want to connect here, you can still buy a Connect, and we'll still keep making it.
Yep. And like people, the funny thing about all that is Sony with the PS4 had voice commands. No one complained because they didn't advertise it. But I could talk to my PlayStation 4 and get it to launch games and stuff for me, just like an Xbox.
Yep.
But Xbox got beat up for it.
Yeah.
So that's 3-0. Everyone here thinks it's. Sorry, Ham, go ahead.
Well, I see Mike Johnson saying, "Don't let them brainwash you. It's a PC handheld, not an Xbox." It's just like, okay, so
Well, yeah.
do people just hear me out? Do people not do people buy Steam Decks because it's a PC handheld, or because it plays Steam?
Yeah, no. The current
Yeah, it's a Steam
Xbox
Deck.
is
Yeah.
a PC. It's PC
Yes.
hardware, plain and simple. If you
Exactly.
you can actually buy motherboards with the PlayStation APU on it. Just the video out doesn't work, but the rest of it, it's still got 16 gigs of RAM, all that stuff. You can buy them, drop a video card in it, and run Windows on it. It's a PC. I mean, it's
Yeah.
You're talking about
We
the
know that.
Series X.
no, even you can buy I don't know if you still can, but for a while there you could buy PlayStation motherboards essentially. Like it did, I mean it was in the form factor of a PC motherboard, but you could buy the whatever their code name was, Dunali or whatever it was. I forget what Dueni or something, whatever the PlayStation code name was for their APU. It's just the video out didn't work on them, so they had problems. Like if you remember back when PlayStation 5 launched, there was a lot of graphical glitches. They were having trouble with the APUs in the beginning, so a lot of those just got thrown on PC motherboards and sold as a freaking thing you could just buy. It was the PlayStation APU, but no video on it because the CPU portion was fine. Digital Foundry actually ran tests with those boards at one point. You can go back and find videos, but anyway. It just proves it's PC hardware. It has been since the first freaking Xbox One and PS4. It's been PC hardware, just running a walled garden interface. So they've changed the interface now. It's Windows in the background. It always has been, but it's just not walled off. They just need to figure out how to, like I said before, appease third parties. And then what do you say? Now you can play all your old games and you can still play Steam and everything. Is that an Xbox? Right? Because, I mean, it is, right? You're playing the games anyway. And like Ham pointed out, you can play a lot of your Xbox games today. Any of the newer ones that were Play Anywhere will work in the Xbox app. But it's lacking that back compat. That would seal the deal for me.
Yeah, it's lacking what a lot of people see the mission statement of Xbox being. That's what it's lacking. But people saying that it's not an Xbox to me is just silly, because like I mean, to your point, Mental, the PS3 was Linux.
Yeah.
Yep.
It was Linux. You could go online. You could do whatever you want. The PS3 was very much like a multi-functioning system of whatever the fuck you want to do on it.
Yeah, there were data centers where there was racks of PlayStation 3s running Linux. They finally disabled it with a firmware update because people were using it to hack the PSN. That's how it got hacked before, was because people were installing Linux on it. So
If
they
this
disabled
played
that.
if this played every single game from your library, this whole conversation would be moot.
It's true.
And see, Mike Johnson's
Not really.
comment.
Not really, Ham. Because I just put up a tweet here. That got some traction from the generic Eric saying the Xbox told me it's an Xbox, but it crashed like an app crashes on a PC. Now, I mean, if you want to compare quality to the Xbox consoles, sure, that's accurate. This thing, just like the real Xbox, are both pieces of shit. It's still not an Xbox. All right. So just forget this. All right, forget
Wait, so
this.
the game crashed and it's not an Xbox? Has he played on Xbox before?
Yeah, I've had games.
Or has he
crash,
played
but-
on a console?
Well, PlayStation games crash on PlayStation as well. Games crash
On every single console that.
Can I point out
What?
Mike Johnson's comment says there's no such thing as a handheld console PC. And remember what I said earlier when people were when people were saying this is not an Xbox, what they're really talking about is this is not a console.
This is not a console. Okay, so let me
that's the
Mike
prime
Johnson.
example.
Mike Johnson, let me come in here and add some much needed context that a lot of people are either ignoring because they're being disingenuous and dishonest.
This guy turned up the settings way too high and he's like, what's happening?
Why can't I run path tracing on Doom the Dark Ages? This isn't an Xbox.
Mike Johnson. Again, I'll say it again. The English language is one of the most specific languages on the planet. There's a word for almost everything. All right. If you go back and you listen to what Phil Spencer, Sarah Bond, Aaron Greenberg said, as soon as this whole campaign started about this is an Xbox, at no point I challenge you and any other of my Sony brethren to find one clip of Phil, Sarah, Aaron, or official Xbox marketing saying something that wasn't the Xbox console is quote, and I'm being very literal and specific, an Xbox console, close quote. Because what they said was, this is an Xbox, almost everything with a screen is an Xbox. An Xbox and an Xbox console are not the same thing. And like Ham was saying at the beginning, Ham, I think we interrupted you. You still haven't gotten to your point about us being old. So I'm gonna pause myself right now. And I want you to explain to us the whole age perspective that you have. Go ahead.
So shout out to Cozy wherever the fuck she is. but yeah,
just
I
call
was kind of
Cozy
thinking,
old?
like,
No. Wait for
She
it.
is.
Wait
She
for it,
is.
man.
Go.
No, she's not.
like I honestly just think most of us complaining about this are from a different time.
We're dinosaurs.
Old. And it's not like a company like Microsoft doesn't realize it. Do they make missteps? Absolutely. I'm not making any excuses for them being ahead all the time because they always get ahead of themselves and then they need to catch up. They do this every single time. But what I'm saying is everything that they end up doing ends up kind of turning out to be a normal thing. whether that is by luck or whatever is none of my concern. But all in all, I just think people just want to play how they want to play. And it doesn't matter what any of us think anymore about it. They're trying to spread out more. The person that's trying not as hard is still kind of doing the same thing at a much slower pace. They just see life where Microsoft is like, we're moving on. And then you have Nintendo that's just like, we're just going to continue doing what we do. Really, all three companies are on a different trajectory. It's interesting to watch, but seeing that Windows is everywhere, it would be dumb at this point where we're at now in the future or current day or whatever you want to call it, 2025. This isn't 2021 anymore. Microsoft has the opportunity to be able to put everything into one present. Why would they keep separating the two things when they can bring it together? Are they ready to do that? That's still to be determined. Here in the next couple of years means a ton right now to Xbox. The next couple of years are going to be make or fucking break, especially with Steam right now. You see their concurrent users as of lately was crazy. It was like 40 some million or something like that.
Concurrent.
At one
Not
time,
total.
concurrent.
Yeah, it's growing.
So as much as we talk about PlayStation or Nintendo, that is not what they're looking for, right? They're not competing with them. In fact, they want them to pay for their stuff as well. So then they're getting money from that as they try to catch up with those like Steam, while people like Apple are trying to make a rise of their own. People
Apple's not
forget
trying.
all about that.
They're not trying. Apple Play made more money than Xbox, PlayStation, and Nintendo combined.
They're still trying to become more of a
Apple
norm,
Arcade.
though, of
Sorry,
like
Apple
just video
Arcade.
games.
No, yeah, I'm saying Apple Arcade specifically made more money than the big three by them together.
Which is nuts.
Yeah, it's real.
So it's
Everyone's
just
talking
like,
about these big boxes. The only box that matters, boys, is this one. It's the only box that matters. Sorry. Hal.
and that's why I was joking around and laughing so much like earlier this year and last year when we were talking about Xbox games going over to PlayStation, albeit I wasn't stoked about it, but I did think it was funny that PlayStation and Nintendo are directly funding Microsoft to move on to their next echelon. Their next echelon is being any possible where that you can be to play their stuff anywhere, no matter what. They're in your wallet. That is their point. That's their whole thing. It's insane the amount of people that I've seen come in because of Windows 11. Windows 10 just shuttered. Dude, people are latched onto Microsoft more than just Xbox and more than just general people. These are businesses. So like they want to tie it all together. It's weird. I like the idea, but it's not being done as quickly as I'd like. But at the same time, this is Xbox now. As much as you don't want to say this is an X, if somebody grabs a controller and turns on their TV and plays Xbox, Are you going to tell them that they're not playing Xbox? I mean, it just is what it is now. It's a platform, not just a console.
All right, I'm back.
Yeah.
So sorry, I'm sorry for interrupting. Are you done or?
No. I just said it's just a platform, not just a console. It's as simple as that. And you said that earlier. They didn't say this is an Xbox console. This is an Xbox console. This is an Xbox. They just said this is an Xbox.
Yes.
So our question today is this ROG Ally X an Xbox?
Yeah.
It was
so
made
my-
with Xbox in mind specifically. It is, whether you like it or not.
So my logic is even more reductive than what you guys are talking about here. It's even more. How can I say? You could even say it's more blasphemous than what you guys are
So
talking
Loke
about.
is saying that we're 4-0.
Yeah, we're 4-0. We're 4-0. We might be 5-0 when I'm done. I'll try to be
Where's
as,
the extra dunk coming in from?
I'll try to be as brief as possible. A lot
Michael
of people have
Jordan
been,
just gonna come out from the moon and just dunk it?
Kobe Bryant's about to do it. I
Skibbity bap bap.
I've seen a lot of analogies that have used other industries and other companies doing other stuff, right? Like food analogies, car analogies. All of them very valid. But I feel like it might just hit home when we use a video game analogy, right? A specific video game analogy. Ladies and gentlemen, Exhibit A, Nintendo. For some people that don't know this, it might hurt. What I'm about to say is about to hurt your feelings. So you can leave. It's fine. It's not a problem. Nintendo started off with playing cards of like sexy nude women, but they were playing cards. Do you know what those playing cards were, my good friends? Those playing cards, each deck was a Nintendo. Nintendo went on. Like you guys, Ham is talking about.
Luke's going back to the logical conclusion, back to the
Bro.
beginning of time.
I'm talking about just basic.
I don't even think I was born yet.
Luke took us back to like the fucking 40s.
Ham sold 1930s, bro. 30s.
He's
Ham
about to say
Solo.
their taxi service when you hopped in a Nintendo.
My
Right.
guy.
Didn't they
Ham.
also own like
Ham.
parlors?
No, because guys, let's be serious. Let's be serious here for 5 seconds. Ham's talking about that ROG Ally X was made with even internal components and has internal software from Xbox. Those the Nintendo taxis, they weren't even built by Nintendo. They just slapped the Nintendo logo on that shit. And guess what, ladies and gentlemen? Those taxis were Nintendos. I'm not done.
Jesus.
To complete the trifecta, Nintendo went on to create love hotels.
Yes,
Fuck it.
those are
Fuck it. This is not a kids show. They made
That's
whore
the craziest
houses.
Metroidvania you've ever played.
right.
They made whore houses and just slapped the Nintendo logo on that motherfucker. And
Big
guess
open
what?
levels.
Guess,
Oh man.
guess
that's
what, ladies
Oh man,
and
this is a
gentlemen?
roguelike.
Those hotels, those hoes in those hotels,
Hotels.
those
Hell yeah.
Nintendos, Those were Nintendos. And you know what? To end it all the card lovers from the 1930s, all the taxi lovers from the 1960s, all the love hotel lovers of the 1970s, they all had to swallow it. They all had to pucker up. They all had to lube it up.
Hey yo.
And when Nintendo decided, you know what? This video game thing is also Nintendo. Do you know what all those other people that enjoyed the playing cards, enjoyed the taxis, enjoyed the love hotels, do you know what they all had to do? They all had to accept that this was a Nintendo 2.
That was one hell of a ride.
That's great.
So I'm not even trying to use an analogy that
This
has
story
nothing to do with
time with
video
Loke
games.
was nuts today.
Right.
I'm not trying to use an analogy that has nothing to do with video
That
games.
felt
I'm
like
giving
a
you
picture
practical.
book.
But
Like
it's
I
also
could see
true.
it.
And it's also true. I'm
That
sorry.
felt like you read that like a picture book. You're like, we all had to accept that was a Nintendo 2.
We all had to take it. The end. and when we all lived happily ever after. All right. Generic Eric is my guy. He's someone that I like. Puerto Rock. He's one of my guys as well. I like him. So I love seeing the PC gamers who claim not to be an Xbox fan, but seeing PC gamers have the Asus since it's not an Xbox. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. If we're going to follow the laws of history, as soon as a company takes whatever product and just slaps the logo on it, and everyone's in agreement that the logo has been legally slapped on it, that thing then becomes whatever is slapped on it. Those Nintendo taxis, those were built by Toyota. They were built by Nissan. But as soon as they slapped the logo on it, they became Nintendos. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. It'll hurt
Hopped on
less.
crypto.com and became a Lakers fan.
Kobe done made this a 5-0 selection, in my opinion. Comment section, if you guys have any retort to any of our points, I'm waiting. We're gonna move on to Battlefield, but I'm curious to hear
Let's go.
actual disagreements. Don't come here and cope and seethe and mold. All right? You wanna be mad? Go be mad somewhere else. Bring some logic, because what I just brought in is not my feelings. These are things that actually happened, and it's facts. What Matt brought up, what Mental brought up, what Ham brought up. Come on, guys. Let's talk some facts. P-Lump. Thank you for
Nintendo hoes.
Yeah.
Nintendos.
Yeah.
Nintendos, bro.
Yes, sir.
P-Lumps.
Craziest Metroidvania roguelike you'll ever play.
P-Lump with a $2 super chat says, "Preach and teach, Ham." Thank you for the super chat. P-Lump
yeah.
also with another super chat says, the ROG Xbox LIX is a handheld console PC. Bro, call it everything you want. You know what it also is? It's also an Xbox. Anyways, let me see if I missed anything. Did I miss anything? Hey, Infinite, what's happening? Welcome and get comfortable. Fark. Wow, Fark, it's been a minute, man. It's been a minute. We missed you. Hold on. My daughter wants to talk to me. Hold on. Do you guys want to say hi to my daughter? 2 seconds. 2 seconds.
She's getting big.
Yes, she's getting huge. Oh my God, I can barely carry her. Hola. Dijola.
Is she about to
Dijola.
dunk the ball?
No,
Pretty
Kobe already did the thing.
She's gonna poster Loke.
Wow.
She's about to poster her father.
Put her elbow on the rim. Hang like Vince Carter.
Fucking hang from the rim. Mwah. All right, vai lá, Steve. Vai lá.
All right, baby girl, say it's over. Say it's over. I don't want to see her do this. It's over.
It's over.
Oh.
It's done.
Oh,
Oh man, there is a Nintendo hose. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying that it's not an Xbox. I totally agree that it's an Xbox, but other people don't understand. Yeah, it is an Xbox. I'm sorry, guys. If it's not, bring us some logic. Tell us why it isn't. Anyways, gents, I wanted to start the show off with some levity, and I feel like we've had some laughs.
You can
Now let's
also
get
call
some
the
serious-
PlayStation too if you want. Sometimes, you know.
Christ, let's move on. Ham.
Hey, the further they dive into PC, the more it doesn't matter.
Okay.
Am I wrong?
Yeah, the only thing I'll say with regards to all of this, because there's no clear indication of back compat being in their next gen, I don't buy games on my Series X anymore. Because I don't know what the future for me being able to play those games going forward is. That's the only thing I'll say. Like, I think this
I'm actually
lack
the
of
opposite.
clarity. I don't. But
I get
the
it.
lack of clarity, I think, has probably hurt them somewhat.
I think that's fair, though. I think
Yeah.
what you're doing is plenty fair, right?
Yeah.
Because obviously you have Steam to fall back on as well. But yeah, for me, I think of it similar, but in the positive, where they have been adding things to backwards compatibility, and I kind of expect it to happen, to be honest.
Yeah, like if it's a
Um,
play anywhere title, that's a little
Yes.
different because then you know
Yes.
it will work for sure. But anything where there's any ambiguity, I won't buy on an Xbox at this point. I'll just buy it on PC or whatever and leave it at that.
That's sort of where I'm at. I'm sure there
Yeah,
will be
that's the
exceptions to that
responsible
rule
thing to
for
do.
me. But like for the most part, like I bought Battlefield 6 on PC because it's not Play Anywhere. If it was Play Anywhere, then yeah, I'll buy it on Xbox. But like,
Yeah.
I typically buy mostly Play Anywhere stuff on Xbox now. I make a point to do that.
Yeah, and that's
Yeah.
fair. I bought it on PlayStation just because then I could buy one copy and share it with my daughter and we could play at the same time.
Yeah.
So I bought it for her, and I've got her my console's her primary one, so we can play together. But that's why I bought it on PlayStation.
First world
Eventu-
world problems.
Yeah,
Okay.
eventually we'll get it on PC though.
All right, so let's move on to Battlefield.
Let's do it.
This was supposed to carry the majority of the show, but we only have about 30 minutes left. Goddamn. All right, Battlefield 6 has become the biggest launch in series history, selling 7 million in 3 days. The headline says everything you need to know. Ham, thoughts on Battlefield 6? You've played a bit of it. Have you finished the campaign? What are your thoughts?
I haven't even started
And-
the campaign.
Me either.
Oh, okay. And what are your thoughts on? Can this thing go toe to toe with Call of Duty?
I'm gonna say no, but it's not because it can't sell enough. But I just feel like they're just completely different games at this point. I feel like there'll be a lot of people that play both of them and won't care. Like me, for instance, I'm gonna play the new Call of Duty when it comes out, and it has nothing to do with it being better than It has nothing to do with it being better than Battlefield or Battlefield being better than it. Because the reason I play Battlefield is to run around on a massive field and be able to shoot down helicopters, drive in tanks, do drop shots with snipers, be able to use a lot of different equipment. I play Call of Duty for kill streaks zombies, and I definitely play Call of Duty more for the campaign than I do for Battlefield. I just do.
Yeah.
Always have. I've always liked. Even though I will say Battlefield 4's campaign was nuts. I will say that.
Yeah, it was nice. It was nice.
I really liked the actors and stuff like that they had in that. Bad Company was fantastic back in the day as well. But like Call of Duty has been consistent on having no like it has been no worse than decent with their campaigns. They've either been decent or great. Battlefield went all the way from being good to decent to good again to kind of rough and then not a campaign at all. Right. And keep in mind, there's been a Call of Duty out there that didn't have a campaign as well, but we all knew that a campaign was coming back with Call of Duty at some point. Battlefield, we were kind of like, I don't know. And then their most recent campaign didn't light the world on fire for a lot of
Guys,
different people.
sorry to interrupt. I have to go. My little girl needs me, and it's just her, and my niece. So I have to go. See you guys
Okay.
next week.
See you
Later.
next
Yep.
week,
Cheers, buddy.
Oh, that's too bad. But anyways, but he has to do what he got to do. Don't blame him.
Yep.
But anyways, that's just kind of how I feel about Call of Duty and Battlefield in that aspect. I'm not too worried about one versus the other now. When it comes to like the general perception, because I feel like for so long they were kind of going versus each other that it did kind of matter. But now, especially, I mean, there's so many damn versions of Call of Duty every year. And for some reason, they just keep selling more. So I just don't see it just falling off of a cliff. And the thing is a lot of people can use the excuse, oh, Call of Duty is gonna fall off, or Call of Duty's dude is literally said every year. Every year there's a new Call of Duty that's coming out. It's not gonna hold up. It's not gonna be as good. It's not gonna sell. And it does. It does every single freaking year. So, like, why would I go out of my way to be like, oh, nah, this time it's over? Like, to me, that's as realistic as when people say, oh, Xbox is done. It's just like, all right, well, let's reconvene this conversation in 5 years, right? Like, is it really? Everyone keeps saying that, but it just doesn't happen. It's interesting though, seeing how popular Battlefield is, because I don't think it's ever been this popular.
Not for a long. I mean, well, it's the best in franchise history, sales wise. So like, and the last time it was even kind of close to this was, I mean, 4 had a good launch, but like, it was probably 3 was like second best in terms of like the hype around it and everything.
Yeah, 3 was
and
quite good.
yeah,
Yeah, I enjoyed 3.
I just
And
think
4
that like,
was decent too.
yeah, I enjoyed 4. I just think that like, I don't think. Here's the thing. I think this game can compete with this year's Call of Duty. The problem is that Call of Duty comes out every year. And I mean, I know Battlefield said they want to kind of make it a yearly thing, but you got to think you have to have the resources to do that, first of all. And on top of that, it can't just be like, hey, we had Battlefield 6 this year and it was amazing, and here's this next one that's not quite as good, or even not even remotely as good. It's like you have to have some sort of consistency, because think of Call of Duty, the 360 generation, every year they released a game that was fucking good. So that's something. Like Battlefield has a long way to go before that's a thing. I would imagine this one's gonna last at least a couple years because I would imagine they're not gonna have a Battlefield next year. But like, I just think it can compete with this one. But like at the end of the day, um, Call of Duty is a yearly release. It also sells consistently is the highest selling game of the year, except minus the year where Hogwarts existed. So barring a thing like that, I don't see it toppling Call of Duty. However, I'll say personally, I mean, I played the beta for Call of Duty. I don't care about that multiplayer. That multiplayer is pretty bad to me. The campaign is what I'm most interested in with Call of Duty because the
Same.
co-op. But Battlefield
I'm still
6,
probably gonna play the. I'm probably still gonna play some multiplayer, but I'm not gonna.
yeah,
See, I'm still gonna play some multiplayer, but like you said, I'm more or less in it for the campaign, and I do want to see what they did new with zombies.
yeah. See, I'm really just into Call of Duty this year for the campaign. Like, if I want multiplayer, I'd probably play in Battlefield. We'll see what Zombies does, because I'm not really a big Zombies guy, but
Me
I
neither,
played
but I'll try it.
I played a little bit with you guys last year for Black Ops 6, and that was fun. The amount we played. But yeah, like personally, I think Battlefield wins this year, but like we all know Call of Duty is going to come out. It's going to sell like 15, 20 million copies, something stupid like that. And, it'll just be another year of Call of Duty.
How did the Call of Duty beta do? Do you
I
guys
know
know?
it
I didn't
was
really follow it, but
I know people were I definitely know people were playing it. I think it was a trending thing. I don't think it was near the level of last year's beta for Black Ops 6.
Mhm.
I think generally the consensus is it's not going to be as good as Black Ops 6 was. So,
Yeah. See, like for me, I find it weird that because Call of Duty, yeah, there was always a game every year, but they'd kind of rotate between the boots on the ground, like the World War II type stuff.
yeah.
Then they'd go to a Black Ops, then they'd have a Modern Warfare, right? So it kind of cycled through. And then for some reason, the last few years, they had Modern Warfare 2, then Modern Warfare 3, then Black Ops 6, then Black Ops 7. They've kind of lost that cadence. And I don't know if that's kind of catching up with them a bit with this one, that maybe that's why it hasn't seemed to be as like I haven't seen as much about it, I guess. That's why I asked if you guys were following. Maybe I just missed it. But it didn't seem like the beta got that much attention this time to me anyway. It was very overshadowed by the Battlefield news
Yeah,
that I
yeah.
was seeing.
Yeah, I also think it probably didn't help too much that they had the beta. I mean, they had to have the beta, but like
Yeah.
I don't think it helped too much that they had the beta so close to the launch of because like but halfway through that beta, you can ask Ham when I was playing with Ham and Bill. Like halfway through that beta, I was like, God, I just can't wait for Battlefield 6. Like
Yeah.
I just want to play Battlefield 6, and I just kind of stopped playing the beta.
Hmm.
So, and I imagine a decent amount of people probably felt that way playing that.
Yeah. Yeah.
I just
Our
feel. I feel
sorry.
like at the end of the day, Battlefield is competing with Call of Duty more than Call of Duty is competing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now
Yes,
there's
I
a
feel
very
like it's like kind of an
hardcore.
AMD Nvidia thing,
Yeah.
almost.
Yeah. There's a very hardcore Call of Duty base. If as long as I mean, when you think of Call of Duty, as long as they don't run into an Intel versus AMD scenario where they've rested on their laurels and now Battlefield's the AMD in the CPU world, and suddenly gonna come up from the ashes and start to take over. Because I mean, uh, that's exactly what's happened. Intel rested on their laurels for a decade, and then
it sure
suddenly
did.
they got overwhelmed by AMD. And I mean, AMD's starting
Got
to take
punched in the
over in data
mouth. I
centers
love
now
it.
too. Yeah, it's
And
Punched
you
right in
know,
the mouth.
yeah,
yeah,
AMD's
but
kind of undisputed right now.
oh, totally. They own every performance metric is owned by AMD, and especially like data centers, it's not even close. Like Intel's not even in the conversation. But
Hmm.
it's kind of bizarre how that happened when you think back to, oh, Intel making fun of AMD gluing CPUs together. But that's come back to haunt them. And as long as that scenario doesn't happen, maybe, like you say, there's a huge Call of Duty hardcore fan base. I don't think they're in trouble this time around, but if they don't do something like I think getting back to their cadence would help with the attention they get, because it was every 3 years you'd get a new Black Ops, right? I think doing it annually is maybe not helping in this case, because I heard that comment a lot. Why is there a Black Ops 7 already?
Yeah.
So
I agree.
we'll see what happens.
I've never really understood the cadence of Call of Duty. Like, it's kind of every time I think I understand it, it kind of switches. And so it's just like, I mean, especially like I did like their kind of idea of having like kind of one-offs. So like they randomly had like Ghost or Advanced Warfare. And so like I really liked, because they had a separate studio. Like, it wasn't Infinity Ward or Treyarch.
That
did
was
those.
That was great. It was like that every third year you got something.
Sledgehammer.
Thank you. The Sledgehammer. Didn't they do the World War II one as well?
Yeah, and World War II.
Yeah, that was a good game. I really enjoyed that one. Fantastic looking too.
Even today, it still looks really good.
Oh, it does. Yeah, I played a little bit of the online with that, but I don't know. I think one of the critiques I hear about Call of Duty is it seems like they're trying to be too much like Fortnite with all the skins and stuff. Like, I don't want them to forget they're a military shooter.
Yes.
And you don't wear bright purple and stuff when you're in the military, so maybe that might impact it a bit, but they're not Fortnite. They need to remember that, and hopefully they don't lose their way and kind of screw things up on that front. But
yeah,
we'll see.
All right. Well, I think that's pretty much the gist of this week's episode, man. I don't really have anything else to bring up unless you guys have some kind of news that you guys wanted to bring up before we get up out of here.
No, I'm good. I think Battlefield's great. I've enjoyed. I mean, I've only played it maybe 4 or 5 hours of it, but it's been a fun 4 or 5 hours. And I think for me, getting over the fact that I suck and I die all the time, it's still fun, which kind of speaks volume. Normally I get really frustrated, but the game's different when you actually play the objectives and you're contributing on that front, and your team can still win even though you're getting killed constantly. It adds something to the game, I think. So it's fun. Good game.
All right. Well, Matt, anything else?
No, buddy. That's all for me.
All right. Well, thanks everybody for coming out. It's been a pretty chill Saturday. Not too much crazy. Not really any crazy news per se, as much as it is just emotions and feelings of people getting butthurt about stuff that doesn't really matter. If you're interested in it, take part. If you're not, keep it moving. It is what it is. But Mental, please let everybody know where they can find you, brother.
All the usual places at Mental9R on X, Mental9R on Steam, PlayStation and Xbox, and YouTube Caffeine Entertainment.
Hell yeah. Anything new coming in?
No, I've got about half a dozen or more videos that I've sort of half done, and I've just been really kind of busy the last few weeks, so I haven't got anything new out since I did an unboxing of my 30th anniversary PlayStation I managed to get my hands on. So that's the last thing I did.
Nice. Well, congratulations on that gift. I know those were hard and rare to pick up, but Matt. I'm sorry, go ahead.
Oh, no, I was going to say I got the Slim model, which, it's not the Pro bundle, which I'd kind of hoped to get way back when. And this one was kind of weird because they were announced, like, what is it, a year ago or something? And then they finally showed up in Canada, like, last month. So
that is
you
rare.
wouldn't even know we were part of North America with how delayed they were.
And
Anyway, go ahead, Matt.
all right, Matt. Yeah, let us know where we can find you, and also what you got cooking.
You can find me on YouTube. Matt Likes Games videos every week. I'll be trying to put more videos on there, like different things. So we'll see how that goes. But look forward to that. And then obviously you can find me here Wednesdays at 4 p.m. Eastern. I want to say 2 p.m. for Wednesdays, but it's 4 p.m. Eastern on Wednesdays for the lowdown with myself, Ham and Loke, and then Saturdays here for this show with these folks, BullSittin. That is where you can find me.
Yep. Try to get lowdown going this week. Loke isn't really going to be available for the new job that he started.
Well, I don't know if I'll be there this week because I got a doctor's appointment at like 5.
Okay, well, either way, we will. I mean, either the thumbnail will be up or I will put up a community heads up, or maybe I might just hop on stream alone. I don't know. Just depends on if there's anything to really talk about or whatnot. I don't want to hop on here and just complain about nothing or talk about nothing. So I want something interesting to happen. There hasn't been a ton, but there has been a ton of games to play. So hopefully you guys are out there and enjoying that, because there isn't a lack of video games at all right now. So you guys go on ahead and go play some games, enjoy yourself, enjoy what you spend your money on. And as I always say, keep it gaming or keep it moving. Talk to y'all later. Y'all have a good rest of your weekend. Peace out.
See you.
Cheers.